The issue on energy and the cost of power is a very complex one, and it's not a very transparent one. So we, in collaboration with the Ontario Chamber of Commerce and the Chamber Network in the province, have released the document Powering Ontario. And in there, we identify a number of issues that really should be considered when the government looks at the cost of energy, the cost of electricity for not only business and industry, but those impacts too within the community and the community's ability to absorb continually increasing costs. So in site location, when you're looking to attract foreign direct investment, trying to have a foreign plant come and build and create jobs, they look at all the number of factors that really drive the investment decision. This is private enterprise, and they are driven by a return on investment because they have shareholders, which in fact you and I might even have shares in it if it is a publicly traded company. So we have a vested interest in them actually driving a profit so they can issue dividends and give us hopefully a healthy retirement in the future. So there is a need for them to take a look at all those factors that drive a bottom line. The cost of energy is one of those. The cost of labor is one of those. The cost of inputs are another one of those. So, we're fortunate enough here in Sarnia-Lambton that our workforce is very, very skilled, and in a competitive environment, we can demonstrate through the labor contracts that we have, the project agreements that we've had in this area, and a leader in that area, that allow a facility like Bioamber to be built without disruption. We can demonstrate that we can get to market first, get to market faster than perhaps another location. So with that, set aside, how do we manage the cost of inputs? Well, of course, depending where those inputs come from, again, we have a harbor. We have an ability to bring those inputs quite easily to a business. If it's in the petro industry or the chemical industry, we have infrastructure, we got pipeline, and we have also the harbor as well to bring in other raw materials to get into a process. The next, most significant cost in any of these business models is the cost of power, especially if you're a large commercial or large industrial. You really have to be able to manage the power costs. And currently in Ontario, there's some difficulty in negotiating long-term contracts. And this is one of the big things. Business looks for long-term stability. They want to be able to plan for the future. And we don't have that right now within some of the power contracts that are being requested of the government to sign off on. I think it's getting better. I think things like the potential for NOAA to sign a long-term contract with the province in terms of power costs is getting closer.